What is up, everybody? Thanks for coming to practice with me today. We are going to be practicing with the new Crown Victory Pearl. Check this out. How pretty is this? I mean, what's not to like about that color? So I will say, I do not currently have the original Crown Victory. I am ordering it and going to punch that up. So we will do one full game with this guy, and then we will do a comparison practice video with the original and the Pearl, just to kind of see maybe what the difference is, and maybe I like one better than the other. So we are here on 27 and 8 at my home, Plano Super Bowl. We are going to bowl one full game, this ball only, and just kind of talk you through some of my moves, what I'm seeing, and yeah, that's about it. So let's go. Just gonna start with my feet around 18, kind of go from there. Well, that was pretty good for not being super graceful. I probably should have had a warm-up shot. I think I say that every time, but that was a lot stronger down lane than I anticipated. I did miss right down lane and it recovered no problem. Check out the chamois. Yep, my chamois is better than yours, unless you have one. All right, let's try and throw a similar shot over here and see what we got. Got that in a little bit. Oh, that was fancy. We're gonna play that one back in slow-mo. So that one I got more up the lane. Still had some energy, went through the pins. Not the best of strikes, but looks good up there. So I would say, just based on my first two shots, definitely needs some friction. Always wipe our ball. All right, let's, we're not gonna move a ton over here at all. Just try and be a little more graceful. Ooh, caught that one at the bottom. Are you serious? That was just rude. Catch it more at the bottom. Not rewarded. Womp womp. I'm sure watching, you all feel my pain. We have all been there, done that. 8s and 9 pins for lefties. Take our time, spare it up. Move on. So I don't make any sort of adjustment off shots like that. I mean, what are you supposed to do? The ball did all the right things except get 10. But I like my chances playing there. So we're gonna try and get this ball out to the friction a little bit on this lane. See what we got. That was better, I think. Yeah. I mean, they look the same up there, but it was a much better shot. You can tell the ball stored some of that energy, got down the lane, saw some friction before it decided to pick up a roll. I will say this ball has a bit of a higher RG, so I do anticipate it to get down the lane quite a bit before making its transition. All right, 8 pin, I'm coming for you this time. We're gonna just try and throw a similar shot. All right, that was good. Oh, everybody likes a trip 4. Take that. If you got that trip 4 motion, like, that's awesome. And you can get a little high flush and you trip it, you don't leave it, man. Stay ahead of the move, for sure, but those shots are money. All right, halfway through, double, 9 spare double, 6 frame. Uh-oh, that might go high. Oh! Okay, well, I thought I missed right early, meaning got into the friction too quick, too steep in the front part of the lane. And that ball did not over-respond, which is 2 thumbs up. Because off my hand, I thought for sure that was gonna be high. And it was really good. Well, let's just keep the gravy train going here. Let's try, I'm gonna move a little bit, just a couple boards with my feet left. Try to get around it a little more and see what kind of motion we get with that. I mean, y'all know I don't have a ton of hand, even with my wrist support, so don't come at me. Ooh, steeper. Oh, there's that 4-pin. In fairness, I did throw it slower. I mean, I don't know how accurate these things are, but 13.74, which obviously is down the lane. So, no surprise, a little slower. I was trying to create a little bit more shape to account for my lack of super high rev rate. I'll take a 4-pin. Yay. Always shoot those spares, always shoot them. I know they're not glamorous. Super necessary. All right, so we're gonna do the same over here. Move a little bit, left with my feet. When I mean little, like 3. My moves are not massive, okay? We're gonna try and throw it a little slower. See if we can shape the lane and stay out of trouble. I like that. Okay. Yeah, that was about 3 boards different with my feet. Slower ball speed for me to account for that. Because if I move left and fire it right, there's 0 chance that that ball's gonna even think about hooking. I'll totally miss the spot down lane. And with this ball being a higher RG, that would probably defeat the whole purpose. Amplify it, so. Let's try to get over here. I did leave a 4-pin, so we're gonna set ourselves up here in the 10th. I'm gonna move another couple. Let's see what we got. Oh my. Wow. Wow. I don't know if you can see that angle, but I actually stood left and I got it right and it actually shaped the lane. So there's definitely room for this ball when I move left. I did not think I threw an actual good shot, but if you saw the result, it was really good. So we got a 10th frame here. So we got, what do we got going? 258 with my 2 misses over here on 28. So let's move a little bit again because, listen, I mean, High scores are cool, but let's just see what this ball is capable of doing. Let's move a few more. Shape the lane as much as I can. Okay. Got a little behind it. So I slid about 2 more left on that shot that I did the shot before. So that kind of makes sense, honestly. I think every ball is going to have kind of that maximum threshold for you personally of how far right you can get with it and how far left you can get with it and what you can do with your hand and speed to kind of control the motion you're looking for. So let's clean this up, and then we're going to kind of move right and try to get up the back of it. There we go. All right, last shot. So we went left. We're going to, let's try sliding around maybe 17-ish. Try to be up the back of it a little bit. Play a little straighter for those of us that like that, and just see what this ball is going to do. All right, so. All right. All right, well, I slid around 15. The ball had 0 chance getting down the lane, which honestly is kind of what I thought was going to happen, but sometimes we need to confirm that with our eyes just to make sure that what we think is going to happen will actually happen. So definitely need to create some shape with this piece. I would probably throw it mostly on patterns where I need to open up my angles a little bit and trust that the ball is actually going to recover down lane. So I think that's where that RG is going to come into play. Again, those of you that know, I don't have a super high rev rate. I'm more speed dominant, and you got to see how the ball rolled for me. Definitely going to be a piece in my bag. I'm excited to punch the original Crown Victory and compare the two, since I already know I really like this one. So stay tuned for that video, and thanks for coming to practice with me.